Oh, hello everyone. How's it going? Um, I think everything's set up. I made a little checklist, and I don't know. I still feel like I'm missing something, but I think audio's working. I think the game's working. Um, so let me just say hello to everyone here. Sick. Yes. Sorry, Mr. Wolfler. Mr. Wolfler is not feeling well at the moment. So I'm sorry to hear that. Also, since I live with you and everything. So let's do a few quick shout outs. So everyone knows Big D, but if you're not, give him a follow. Fairly sure Racing Beam. I've fairly had this conversation, I'm sure. But Racing Beam does not stream. No game. Famous no game streamer. However, Rush Pirate does stream. So I'll just give him a quick shout out as well. Elden Ring. Holy crap. Gonna eat all the ice cream? Okay, that's fair. Maybe he's a eat from a bowl. So we don't have to share the same ice cream. So last time I was watching Big D, he was playing another sort of magic search eye game, which is like an arcade game where you've got to like find all these different hidden items in the picture, which is kind of cool. 200 followers. Yeah, I know. Happened a couple of days ago. Um, yeah, I don't know if I should do like a 200 follower stream or not, but yeah, that happened. um, Fresh Pirate, how are you finding Elden Ring? So I played a little bit of it, but it was a little bit too open worldy for me. Like I kind of liked, I kind of liked all the in Dark Souls. It was a bit more linear. So I don't know how I feel about all this open world stuff, but I enjoyed what I played. Um, what am I playing today though? So I was going to try and keep going through Innocent into a Court, but first I was going to play a bit of Captain Comic, and then thought I might try and show like I don't know how well this is going to work. It may be terrible, but I was going to show like a bit of like game hacking. So if anyone's interested in that, I don't know. But yeah, that's so this is Captain Comic. This is a shareware game that one of the early shareware games I remember playing. I'm pretty bad at it, so I was going to practice a bit. Let's go to the game screen. NetHack. I'm even worse at NetHack. I don't know if people would be interested in me blundering my way through that. So hopefully it's not too loud. Game hacking Sonneveld. Yeah. So where's my mixer? Hack the planet. Oh yeah, hack the planet. Yeah. So this is a EGA platformer. Let's and you only have 4 lives. You can get some more by like picking up points and things. So let's see how I can go. How far I can go normally, because this is meant to be. This is my warm up. So people have a chance to like join and watch me play the actual game. Hack Sonneveld. Yes. Haven't quite figured out like how things spawn. Like if I go off the edge, do they disappear, or they seem to reappear? So if I run away and pause a bit, how far do I have to run away? There you go. There's some birds. So there's one area that I had difficulty with before, and that was where. Oh crap! Yeah, turn that up a bit. It's not much ice cream. Yeah, I think they just gave us like half an ice cream container. It's really weird. It's we might need to take it back to the shop and get another one. Ah, those redbirds. Oh, now he follows. Oh, shield. So I think this just gives me extra health. Not sure if it was at the end of Search Eye, but oh, but I thought it was like 70 levels like the first one. But then I did 80 and 90, 100, 106. Found out I had 282 levels. How long was your stream? Because I was technically working, so I was kind of had you on in the background. I didn't realize you went on for that long. Holy crap! Yeah, so Mr. Wolflop is currently sick, and they may or may not have COVID. We think maybe it's just like a cold or something, but we just got like a proper test, so we'll see how we go. How does one that? Well, you would have a lot of I guess yen. Is that what people in Japanese arcades would use? But yeah, maybe you'd have it'd be like a team effort, and like you'd tag in and out different people. What's going on down here? Have I gone down here before? Oh wait, no, I remember now. So I was Korean. Okay, well that's just showing my biases there. Um, yeah, with the Koreans, what currency did Korea have? It's not. Oh shit. Yeah, so whatever currency they had, they would need a lot of those. Because you can't pause the game in the actual arcade, can you? Ah no. Oop. Alright. I have to go back here. But also it's random, isn't it? So maybe it's just to see how far you can get and not actually beat the game. Yeah, like so the high score is a level. Looks like it's 1. Okay, yes, that sounds like a thing. Oh, get these. So this gives me extra firepower. I can now shoot 2 bullets at once. Ooh, crap. Ah, crap. Yeah, so you'd be pumping your machines full of 1. Ah, no, God. Oh, let me just try and get to the door. Don't. No! Oh, God. Alright, I don't really want to go that way anyway because it's too hard. So let's try this way. And then I will show you some. Once I get a game over, I'll show you some elite Captain Comic hacking. It's not really that late. I practiced beforehand to make sure it worked, and I found some surprising behavior. Oh wait, sorry. Okay. Oh god. Wait. Yep. Can't shoot these things. I can. Let's get a shield. Yeah, I feel like I should have known that was what the currency was. It's like a. Oh no! God. Let's go this guy. Jump over here. So I think there's a rocket ship in this direction. Alright, so we do need to go on top. Because there's a cliff all the way over here. Ah, yep. Unless it's like I don't think this game has secret areas as such. Happy to be corrected. Ah, god damn. Oh, let's get that. That looks cool. No. Okay. Now I went to the moon last time. Can I? Oh yeah, so I can't travel up there. I don't know if there's like if that's like a one-way thing, or if there's you need to use a teleporter. Hey James Nico, how's it going? I'm doing a warm-up Captain Comic. Let me give you a. So you were last playing one of the old Scrolls games, Daggerfall or Arena, one of those two. And then you finished up with some Commander Keen, I believe, from what I remember. So we're going to play Innocent Until Caught, and then a little bit of game hacking, maybe. But I'm just doing this as my warm-up stream, just to show how terrible I am at this game. I've looked up some speedrunners, and I think you can finish this game within half an hour. Big D is giving me the big deets on this game, which I will read once I'm in a safe spot. It's very dangerous living on the moon. You never know when you're going to get attacked by an asteroid, perhaps. Floating rocks. Fall down a giant pit. Which would be quite scary because you'd be falling down quite slowly. Chat can read if they want. That's not the word. Chat expects me to read every single word. They'd be very upset if they had to read something for themselves. My goal is to beat this game. All right. I don't know if I'll beat it today because this is meant to be my warm-up game. So I was gonna, try and stretch it out as long as possible. All right, come on, buddy. You can do it, Mr. Comic. Don't make me go and beat it. Well, we could do a speed run race.
Michael Denio is the designer programmer of the classic MS-DOS platform game, Captain Comic, and its sequel Captain Comic II Fractured Reality.
Thank you, Nico. Much appreciated. Oh, okay. Jules. Right. I'm in the money. Alright, so I don't... Oh, I know. Oh, I had something prepared for Keen 4 as well. I don't know how well it's going to go. Not a hacking thing. It was a different thing. So if we ever get to Keen 4, I'll show that off. So last time I went right, and then I couldn't get very far. So let's just go... Oh, God. Can't shoot those things. I didn't do this. Did you notice my cat cam was a Keen 4 pause screen? I noticed you had the... during the transition, you had the giant slug thing. I did notice that. I was too distracted by cats to see the fine detail, so I apologize. Oh God, no, go away. This guy's going to be a pain. Look at that. Look at him being a pain. Alright, let's do this again. But this time better. Hey, Board Game Heaven, how's it going? Hang on, let me just get past this bit, and I'll there's a bit of chat going on. Big D's been dropping some big descriptions, so I need to keep up. Ah, no. Ah, extra life. There you go. Won't need a hack after all. Oh no, is this? Oh, that's okay. This might. I was worried it was going to be like a. It probably still will be. So I don't think I can get down from here. The lower... Oh, crap. I have to say I'm getting a little bit better. Like, last time I played, I did not get this far. Alright, so there's a door there. BG Heaven. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Hey, I actually got one of those ball things. Okay. Oh, wait. No, don't. Ah, no. I don't know where I'm going. No. No, I still don't know where I'm going. I kind of want to see where that door leads. So let's go down here. Check it out. Oh, no. Go away. Hopefully. Yep, I can jump over here. Oh, no. Hey. Okay. Alright. Yeah. There's going to be a giant ball thing. I have to run all the way back. Of course. He needs like a wave, or like some sort of wavy bullet instead of this straight ahead. Because I can't duck. I might have to like just bite the bullet. Because he's just going to spawn again. Yeah. Stupid ball thing. Alright, so Big D. So welcome in, Board Game Heaven. I'll give you a shout out. So, Michael Denio is the designer programmer of the classic MS-DOS platform game Captain Comic and its sequel, Captain Comic II: Fractured Reality. After writing Captain Comic for MS-DOS, Michael met staff of Color Dreams and wrote the Nintendo version of the game. He and Color Dreams staff began writing another game, but Denio was eager to get on with the Captain Comic sequel. So the game was scrapped, and Denio stopped writing games after Captain Comic 2. Boo. All right, so let's see what's in this door. Hey, this is where we entered. So I entered the moon base through that door above me. Ah, not another one of these things. Okay. Biggie D. Alright, that's over here. Another door. Ah, blue thing. Okay. Okay. No, okay. Let's keep going. Where's this go? Oh god. What do you want from me, blue things? You son of a big D. Alright. Moonbase has seen better days. Yeah, no kidding. Ah. Hey Cameron, welcome in. How's it going? I think we're out of ice cream. Oh, what? No, that's alright. I understood. Oh, shoes. I wonder what the shoes do. I don't know, but I'm gonna get them. Hopefully I kept the shoes. Alright, I got the shoes. Do they give me super jump? Oh, crap. They do. Okay, so I can explore a little bit more now, I think. I think they gave me super jump. I feel like I'm jumping more than I should. Captain Comic emote next? Maybe. I don't know. Is it that? What would he be doing other than jumping? Not that I have any more animated slots left. Maxi is cleaning the cut now. Oh, thanks, Maxi. Alright, let's give Cameron a shout out because he is the Quest for Glory expert streamer at the moment. Currently battling through Quest for Glory 3. How long you been going on this game? I think 10-20 minutes. I'm almost out of. Actually, I don't. Do I need to go this way? Because I got the shoes. Faxi, yes. No. Okay. Because I got the shoes, but was there a door next to the shoe? I can't remember. I think there was. We'll find out. Whoa. Yeah, so however long the stream's been going, which is somewhere. It's been going 24 minutes. So there's 5 minutes at the start, so about 20 minutes. This is the power game. Yeah, it's more like it's actually close to a Metroidvania in a way, because you get upgrades that allow you to explore the level a bit more. And as long as you don't die, the jumping is a bit funny. Alright, enter my name. So I was gonna demonstrate some game hacking. So I don't know how well this is gonna go because I kind of. Let's see. So this is my. Let's hide the Dosbox screen. So this should. Yep, this is my right-hand screen. Cameron, yesterday Bart had a true parrot with Rustin again. Oh, really? So. I was going to show. So Dosbox has a debug mode, which is here we go. Not quite as cracked out as the MZZ Parrot game. What is that MZZ Parrot game? So if we type like debug comic, for example, where we can access the debug mode here, and so we can actually, if we wanted to, step through the program. And add breakpoints and things. So, what is going on here? This is the start of a program. So, what it's doing is doing a few commands. It's taking the ES register and storing it in AX, and it's doing a whole bunch. It's doing a bit of segment register manipulation, and this is actually not the true code. So I'll have to show you what that is. You bet that guy isn't a real captain. Oh no, you can self-assign captain. He's got his own ship, so he's captain his own ship. Such cool game mechanics. Steve lost in space. Yes, Bard streamed twice yesterday, and I was stuck with the hobbits. Surely you could just listen in. You don't have to always participate. I don't think. So first thing I usually do if I'm going to break into a game is I might have a look at it in IDA Pro. So IDA Pro being an interactive disassembler, so you can open up a program and see what it does. So what I'll do is I'll take the exe, Captain Comic, for example, and I'll run it. And it's a DOS program, so MS-DOS executable, and I go OK. So I get this error. Well, it's not an error, but it's a warning. It's like a possibly packed file. Continue. So it turns out this is like actually a compressed exe. So that at least in the DOS game, a DOS era, you would the executable might be too large to fit on the disk, but might be large enough to fit on in memory. So it would have like a little decompressor. So the executable will mostly compress code, but it also means you can't just look at it and reverse it because everything is just sort of all gibberish. So what you can do is decompress it. So let's not save this database. This is a useless database. Let's go back into Dosbox. Hopefully it works. And we'll use a tool called Universal Decompressor. So let's just make a backup copy of this Captain Comic file. So I've got a copy. So Universal Unpacker, file restore. You can go ump comic.exe, and like it picks up a lot of different file formats, not necessarily all file formats, but in this case I tested it beforehand and it picks it up as an exe pack, which I think is like a Microsoft tool. So it's all compressed. So if we look at the file now, you can see like instead of 34K, it's now 100K. So it's a lot bigger. It's probably not 100K of code. Probably a lot of it is just like empty segments to store data in. Could be some graphics, but given that there's already a lot of graphics files already, it's probably just empty space like for buffers and things. So let's open this up again. Interactive disassembler, and we'll open up Captain Comic. So this is the one. Microsoft executable. Create segments. I'm just doing the defaults, and so now it finds the starting point of the program here, and you can see like this code is actually a little bit different than what we saw in Dosbox. So it's doing some things. So it's clearing a direction flag. It's setting up so a lot of programs already start this way. So especially executables. First thing to do is set up the data segment. So it's getting segment 1. And it's setting it to DS. So that way, if it's reading any variables and things, it knows which segment to read it from. So why don't we rename segment 1 to data segment or something, just to make it a little bit easier. So if we go view, subviews, segments, and we'll edit segment, and we'll go seg data. So now if we see seg data anywhere, we'll know what they're talking about. And then later on, so if I was actually properly reverse engineering this, I'd be interested in things like this. So this is setting up the timer interrupts. So the timer, the setting up the timer chip. So this is used for like as for PC speaker noise and things like that. We don't have to worry about that for now because my goal here is to add infinite lives. Closest you've done is messing with the hex editor. That's a valid thing too. So the problem is we know we can look at the code, and there's a lot of code. So this is like just empty space really. So you see how this is like a lot of zeros. So they'd probably be like loading up graphics and stuff in here. But this is just the code. But we don't know where the lives are stored. So my goal is to add some infinite lives. Don't know where it is. But what we can do is do a little bit of investigation. So we can run Captain Comic, debug comic. and then we'll get the debug view up. Here it is. So what we can do, is screw up the presentation of the debug window, so no one can see what's going on. Hang on, let me move that back. Close that, try it again. Is this where you die and see what? Yes, exactly. All right, this time it's not going to fail on me. Cool. So there are tools like Cheat Engine, but I don't recommend them only because they seem to install a lot of other crap on your machine, unless you pay money. And also this might be useful for other things. All right, so debug comic. So now you can see like these instructions are the same ones that we see in IDA Pro. So if we go to the start function, we've got clear, set AX, set DS. Hey Cosmic Void. Hey Mzizzy. How's it going? Did that work?
Is my butt okay?
Hooray! Let's give you a little shout out there. And Cosmic Void doesn't really stream. That's okay. But he has got an itch.io page, itch.io page, which is just as good. Everyone's been playing Commander King. Okay, so let's run F10 a couple of times. So the DS register has been set to 463. Game Conqueror, a cheat-like engine for Linux, so no bloatware. Oh, interesting. I remember there were some DOS tools that used to do it, but I haven't used them in a while. So let's set our data to 463 or DS since it's been set. So this is the data segment. So you can see here it says this program requires an EGA adapter. So if we go to the data segment, which is we can see it's got the same thing. So it's got this program requires an EGA adapter. So we're pointing at the same point. So what I want to do is I want to run the game. We'll press F5. We'll get into the game. Oh, that's very loud. Sorry about that. So what we can do is we can break any point in the game. So we go Alt pause and the debugger activates. Now we can type in something like mem dump bin. We don't know how it works, so let's type help. Mem dump bin is segment, offset, and length. So let's type that in. Mem dump bin. So segment we've already set to 463, and we don't need a lot of data. So let's just do FFF. James Nico beat all his games with skill and prowess. Yes, of course. Me too. She appear, but sometimes she fear. Yes. Cosmic. I still want to stream Tachyon Dreams as warmer interstitial game. It's on my list to play some of these games. More of them. So let's dump this memory and press enter. So if we look in the Dosbox directory, which I have here, there's a new file called memdump. So let's rename that as it's 4 lives. So let's rename that as memdump 4. And we'll play the game a little bit. We'll start the game again, play it for a little bit, and then we'll get killed and see what happens. Very happy to be here. I'll be happy to be there. Yes, of course. All right, so we just lost a life. So again, we don't know where the well, we kind of do. Because I checked it beforehand. But DS0, and we'll do the same thing. And that was 3 lives. So we'll rename this again to memdump3. And let's just one more for good luck. That pick gets me every time, don't feel bad. Yeah. I mean, I've had a bit of practice now, so I'm getting a bit better. So last time. So now we've got 2 lives. So we'll break out. Go mem dump bin. Those hacking skills. Not that elite. And then, so this was 2 lives. So if we go here, we've now got 3 memory dumps of just the data segment. Bad luck, old chap. Thank you. So there are tools that can let you compare files, but we've got multiple files here. So it might be easier to write a little bit of code. And I've got something here already prepared, but let's do a new one. Let's start a new program. Nice dithering on those minarets. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that is quite nice. Let's call this stream compare. So we've got 3 files we want to read in: memory dump 4, memory dump 3, and memory dump 2. So we'll do some use the bin end. So this is completely pointless on Windows, but I just feel good having the shebang at the top. So we'll go file names equals, what do we call them? Mem dump 4.bin. And then we've got 3 and 2. So all I'm going to do for now is just read in the files. So file contents, empty list. So for file name and file names, with open fname. So the trick here is we need to read it in binary. So I'll make sure it's got a B there as f. Data equals f.read. So I've opened the file and I'm just taking all the data in it and I'm going to add it to file to contents. So just as a sanity check, we can do that. We can do something like for data in file contents, print length of data. So we should get 4 files. So we go Python string compare. 3 files. Here we go. So they're all 4,095 bytes long. So that's roughly what we expect. We're reading binary now. Not quite. We're not gonna read binary. We want to compare the files. We want to see where they're different. But they're all the same length, so that's good. So let's go for X in range. So let's go 4,000. So what I could do is actually length of file contents. So all I'm doing now is that I'm going to have a number from 0 to 4,095. Yeah, I think, or 94. What doesn't matter. And then we're going to look at each character. So we can go characters equals data X for data in file contents. So what I'm doing here is that I'm taking basically this is the bit you want to look at first. So it's for data in file contents. So I'm looping through each of the data contents here, and I'm taking the index of X. So I'm going to create an array of characters. And if we break here, I can run that and I'll show you. So this will be the first. So we go print chits and we run it. And we'll see I've already made a mistake. That's good. So we can see the first byte is 84 on all 3 of those memory contents. But what we care about is if they're different. So what we could do is just unique. We can put it into a set, which means it'll only store a particular value once. So if we print the unique one, you'll see it's 84 once. So what we can do is if the number of unique characters, is greater than 1, that means that we have more than 1 character. So that's something that's interesting. So we probably want to print that out. So we can go F, we'll print that out, X2. So this will be the address. Hey French Toast, welcome in. We're currently hacking Captain Comic. No worries, French Toast. French Toast persevered through Gartic Phone today, so give him a sympathy follow if you're not already following him. And characters. So now if we run this, you're welcome. So if we run this program, it'll compare all 3 memory dumps. Put it back to how you found it after I made it. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. So we're just looking at the first X number of bytes, 4,000 bytes. That's all we asked. No worries. These don't look like lives, but look at this memory address here at 70. It's going 432. That's pretty cool. That looks like the number of lives. And then we've got 70. And I think, what's that? Oh, right. Whoops, hang on. So I've got to do it in hexadecimal. All right, so hexadecimal address. So hexadecimal address 46. There's a byte that's changing from 4 to 3 to 2. So that's probably the number of lives. And if we wanted to, we could play the game now and we could modify that memory location, and we might get number of lives. But I want to make it so I always have that number of lives. So let's go back to IDA Pro, and we'll go to 46. So if you look at 46, we can see that there doesn't seem to be any references to it yet. So let's just add a comment. So why is this case? Why is 46 not appearing? So if all this code had been analyzed properly, it would actually show some references to this variable, but there doesn't seem to be any. So let's have a quick search for 46. 46. So you'll get things like random things, but we want, what's the next text is Control T. So we'll go Control T, Control T. Some 46s, don't care about that. Oh, here we go. So we've got a DS46. So it doesn't actually know that DS is pointing towards the data segment. So if we look for that, if we go Alt T, if I can, is it Alt T? Yeah, should work. I was pressing the wrong key. Okay, so we did DS46. So IDA tries to be intelligent about what register values might be at particular spots, but sometimes it gets confused. So we'll just tell it that DS is seg data. And now it's picking it up. So if we go here, it's now picked it up as a variable. So let's find any other spots where it's got that. So I've got this one here. So we'll set the register value to data segment, seg data. And that seems to be it. So now it's actually got a whole bunch of references. Why does this look like software I was messing around with to edit the Pets games in 2004? You might be thinking of like a hex editor or something like this. Unless maybe you did use IDA Pro and you are actually a reverse engineer at MZZ. So this is the byte. Let's give it a name, like B lives. And let's have a look. I'll open up the cross references. I want to see a few more. So go 16. So we can see where lives is being used. So here it's saying compare lives with 4 and J0. So if this equals 4, jump over here. So it's doing something weird with lives here. We don't know what it's doing. Yes, I am. It was a hey editor. Hey editor. Hey, hex editor. Piss. Gotcha. Hex piss editor. So this little R here tells me that it's only reading the variables. Here it says it's writing to it. Hex. So here we've got it's storing the value of lives in the register AL. It's comparing it, if AL is 5, so it's saying J0. So the way it compares is it subtracts the numbers. So if the result is 0, it means they're equal. So here it's saying if it's 5, don't do anything. So it's skipping down here. So I think the maximum number of lives is 5. Here it's incrementing AL by 1. And then assigning it back to the lives value. So this must be when you've got a high score or something and you get an extra life. Don't care about that. And then we've got this cool one here. This looks more interesting. So here it's moving lives into AL. It's comparing it with 0. So if it's 0, just skip the whole thing. So I think this is a combination of like decrement lives and update the lives graphics. And here it decrements lives. So we've found the code. So let's give it a name. Remove life. Ignore that. So this is in the code segment in 2179. So what we could do now is we can go into DOS. We can open up the debugger. And if we go to look at the view of CS 2149, I think it was. No, maybe not. 2179, sorry. We can see the exact same code that we saw in ODA Pro. So the piss editor sounds like my job in the world. That's thank you for your service. French Toast, Canada's #1 Among Us streamer. That's true. So this is the first thing I tried when I was testing this out today. So you can change memory in the game. So this code is in memory. So what we can do is go set memory 2179, and so there's an instruction called a no-op or nop, and it essentially does nothing, and it only takes 1 byte. So if you want to remove an instruction, so what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4 bytes. We go 90, 90, 90, 90. And it goes nop, 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 and then it does the normal thing. What's cracking? We're currently hacking on Captain Comic to try and give us infinite lives. So I did this the other day, and I got this awesome bug. So now, hopefully, if I die, my number of lives won't decrement. No op. Did that come up? So the number of lives went down, which is a bit unfortunate. So I wonder if something's broken. We'll keep going. And I'll go pause. Unless I set the wrong bit of memory. No, it's right then. What we can do is we can quit the game and keep going. Quit? Yeah, okay, so something happened there. That's okay. 1EF. So if we go C, 1EF, 2179, this is the code. Hack the G-Funk instead. Hacking Captain Comic is not for winners. Oh no. Let's try this again. 1EF, 2179. No. Alright, so now if we run it. Oh, I'm dizzy. I turned down Dosbox because it was really loud. Captain Comic. Alright. Let's see how we go this time. Can't quite hear the TTS bot. Yeah, I'll fix it up in a sec. It's just the Captain Comic decided to be really loud. Alright, so my lives has not changed now. Can you hack the score to give a life every cycle? Oh, I can do that. Oh, well, okay. Yes. Oh, okay, this is a cool bug. So, I don't know what happened, but if I just... It says hello. Oh, yeah. So, if I... I'm not rating yet. So, just by removing that line in the code that decrements the lives, it goes a bit funny. So, I think it's doing a little bit more there than what initially expected. So rather than removing that decrement line, so maybe there's a bit of code that relies on that to decrement. Let's change it so instead of decrementing, we set the value to 4. So if we open up DOS again, my Sonneveld impersonation, hello. Confirmed Captain Comic cannot be hacked. You just got to get good. No, I will. We've got to persevere. So a lot of this is experimenting and just because I don't understand how the whole program works just yet. So I just have to sort of guess based on bits and pieces that I've seen. So if we go to comic now and debug comic, and we'll look at that code again. Do you need me to finish to prove it can be done? Maybe. I'm fairly sure it can be done. So we've got this code here. We've got dec byte 0046, and it's currently 1, 2, 4 bytes. Glad you have a lot of siblings. Otherwise, I don't know how you could tolerate. I love the nonsense in chat. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I had another window. Here we go. Okay. So if we're going to start injecting instructions, we need to know how to generate those instructions to replace it. So here we've got, let's try, so right now we want to replace this decrement byte. So if we type decrement by 0046, has to be, it's a slightly different syntax. And if we assemble that for 16-bit DOS, this looks easy. Yeah, no, I'm not, yeah. It's not a, I just don't want to, exactly. So FEE4600. So if we compare with what's in Dosbox, FEE4600. So Avengers assemble. So we can generate the same instructions, the same byte code, or yeah, opcodes. So what we want to do is instead move 4 to that same location. So if we assemble it, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the problem. This is the stuff that gets you banned in Counter-Strike. Yes, this will get you banned in Counter-Strike. I checked when my stream anniversary will be. It's looking possibly first weekend of August, possibly last weekend of July. That's not too far away. Okay, I have to practice my my keen. Good old SQL injections. Have a wedding in July. Congratulations. I assume it's not your wedding. All right, so this is a problem that can come up. So if you're trying to replace code with another instruction, so the new code we want to put in is 5 bytes long, but this is only 4. So if I was desperate, I would have to add like a jump here, and jump to another bit of code and do the stuff I want to do, and then jump back. So I'd find like an empty spot or something that wasn't being used, like debug code or something. But fortunately, the code above it. Cameron, very much not that. Yes, yeah. No, I figured. The code above it is doing a comparison and a jump, and then a decrement. And so this is just checking if it's 0, don't do the work below. And because we know it's never going to be 0, because we're going to set it to 4, we can actually commandeer these instructions. So we only need 5 bytes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead, let's take this code that's here and put it just a little bit earlier. So we'll go set memory 1EF2177, and we go C6 06 46 0004, and then a NOP to fill in. So it's exactly that number of bytes. If you go enter now, we can see that the code below and above it is the same, but now we're moving 4 into this location. So we always have 3 or 4 lives, depending on how it's represented, and then does nothing. So let's get back to our Captain Comic. So run F5. I wanted to get married, but I couldn't afford enough stamps. What? Alright, so this is probably not going to work, just to spite me. But we'll see. We've got 4 lives, 4 down a hole, and we've still got 4 lives. So game has been hacked. Oh, and then we've got the same issue as before. So that's kind of interesting, because that didn't happen last time I tested it. Unless I did something... Anyway, yeah, so Commander Keen, unhackable maybe. I think maybe if I change it too early, it changes some values. So debug comic galaxy. And we'll play the game a little bit. I need to, because here we go. Yeah. Alright, now we can do alt pause. So we do CS for 2149, or it's 2179. Alright. What's going on? It's cool, babe. I think my overlay is not working. What's going on? Let's reload the overlay. What's going on? Welcome in, Gore, babe. How's it going? We're currently hacking Captain Planet. How was the rest of Gabriel Knight? How'd you go? Holy crap! Cameron, it's amazing you get teleport effect, another crash. I agree. It is weird. All my is great. Sorry, things are a bit going a bit funny because I've got a hacking window open. How's it going? So let's have a look. So David Alexander, how's it going? And Gula Gamer, welcome in. So let's just quickly see if this works. But this is essentially what you'd be doing if you're changing the program. Cable Knight 1 has to be one of the series' best games. Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Oh no, what's going on with Dosbox? I think the problem is yeah, I think the problem is because I've got the Dosbox running in debug mode, my TTS isn't working. But I will replay these when I can, or I can just sing it. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Going to take pollution down to 0. Digging through the game's instructions, yes. So I'm running DOSBox in a debugger mode. So let's just try this again. 1EF 2177, and we use this instruction. So C6 06 46 0 04, and then a little. All right. So we're setting byte 46 4, and then running a no-op. So. Sorry, girl babe. It will come. It will come. All right, so let's see if this works. Otherwise, we might have to give up. But this is essentially what all you're doing when you're if you're going to change a program. All right. So now it's not even. Oh, actually, hang on. That might be okay. Because when I was testing it before, it was like one less. So now if I die again. Yay, okay. We've got infinite lives and it doesn't seem to be crashing now. Okay, so hello everybody. My name's Sonneveld. I'm a retro streamer. And I mostly play adventure games on this stream. But I sometimes also like reverse engineer games. So I thought I'd just give a sort of demonstration of like what you would do maybe if you wanted to modify a game, like figure out how it works and change it. So we started by getting DOSBox running in a debug mode, and then we're capturing memory at different times in the game, as we were like losing every time we lost a life, we captured the memory, and then we compared the different snapshots of memory to see where the lives might be. Hey Don, how's it going? Oh, and I'm dying. And then we had it open in a tool called IDA Pro. So we actually identified where the memory lives that has the number of lives, B lives, and we identified the function that actually decrements the lives. So we've written some code that would modify this line. Essentially remove this line and just, instead of decrementing, just set the lives to 4. Edit the game to say Sonneveld. It's a little bit trickier. I'd have to see. So there is like a strings window, and it does identify strings, but it doesn't seem to be much other than great score into your name, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just killing birds in the background. So how far did you get in Gabriel Knight? Did you manage to finish day 1, Gore Babe? Or are you still persevering with that? So one reason why I wanted to get extra lives is because there's a level later on, which is a pain in the bum. I used to hack games to say I made them as a kid. I can't. I think I did something similar, putting my name in things. You got to the beginning of day 2. That's pretty good. So I can't remember if the clock is necessary for day 1 or not. Does day 1 have the crime scene? And you got to like find all the items that are hidden. Like I found that really frustrating. All right, let's. So this is what's David Alexander said now? Oh, Stock for Water. How's it going? Sorry, I missed your comment. This is Captain Comic. So I was just been demonstrating how to hack the game to add infinite lives. Sorry if I missed anyone's chat. He's their powers multiplied. He's fighting on the planet side, and yeah, Doctor Sabatso is in a little bit of a coma. No hacks during the race. No, no, no. Yeah, no. I understand fairness in racing. I wouldn't do that. Oh, so yeah, I was just demonstrating, looking at the code. So I just wanted to get to a room that I was having trouble with to see if I can get to the next bit. What about glitches? Oh, that's a good question because MCZ is an encyclopedia of glitches. Does Michael Denio know about this? I stumbled upon a GitHub page of someone who had dumped all the maps for the game. He did it for like, he says a friend, but it looks like it was like a birthday present or something. So there was like some sweet notes to his friend in the map that were generated. But yeah, you might not know about these hacks. The teleporting effect is okay. That's okay. I think Hex edited Betrayal at Condor back in the day. Yeah, an encyclopedia of glitches. Nice. If you mean death completing levels and things, I'm not sure yet. There are some glitches in the game that speedrunners use in Keen 4, for example. Sorry, I was looking at chat. I'm not even paying attention to the game. Sorry, because I've got it on. I set up my screen, my other screen, to be a bit more low res, so I could fit everything in the stream without it looking terrible. Oh no, you do. But there's an area here that I had trouble getting through, and I thought at least if I can cheat, I can see. Keen 6 is a mess. Yeah, I've read that. So G-Funk, you're saying you finish this? That's kind of cool. Or you just think you think. Oh, yeah. Look at this color palette. Yeah, he's pulled out all the stops here. So here I can fall, and then yeah. And here I can fall, and then I can jump here. No! I commissioned someone to make me an EJ portrait. Really? When will this or is this like a private thing? We won't see it? Oh. Alright, so this is the room I wanted infinite lives in. Because it's terribly hard. Oh. I'm just going to take that. I did it. All right. I can show you if you want. It's not quite finished yet. Oh, okay. So they've already shown you a work. Oh no. How does anyone get past this normally? Go away, B. Alright, got a bit more. No, stupid bit. Alright, we may be in trouble. Oh, okay, a bit further. No. What? This game's terrible. So someone would go all the way here, and is there like a secret here? What am I doing? Oh, teleport. Okay. Teleporter. I haven't got the teleporter yet. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, MCZ, if you want to show the portrait, but if you want to wait until it's finished, I don't want to force your hand there. Actually, if you want to finish, how much does EGA art go for? I was just gonna click pixels. Okay. Ooh, Instagram. Okay, let's have a look. And I need to log in. Okay. I'll have to. That was one ugly URL. If anyone else wants to click on that link and whether Instagram. Let's see if I can open up in a different browser. One that's not showing my whole screen. Why do I have to log in? What's going on? Is it the same one as the that's your profile picture, or is it a different one? Oh no, don't do it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that is hacking. So in summary, there's a few different tools we had. We had IDA Pro for looking at the code to identifying which bit of code may be decrementing lives. We used the Dosbox debugger in order to dump bits of memory. We did a bit of scripting to compare the dumped bits of memory and to identify the actual memory location where the lives potentially could be. We looked into some issues with replacing instructions. And we technically replaced an instruction. So I only did it in memory. So if I really wanted to, I could actually modify the binary. But it looks like there's some issues with modifying that on the first run, like just while the game's just started. So I might need to identify what's going on there. I think maybe that function is doing a few other things during. It's being used in other places that might not just be when you lose a life. So yeah, I hope that was interesting. I tried to go from scratch for people who weren't aware of how all that stuff works. If anything, I recommend you hack the shield, as that's the killer in this game. Once you get a hold of jumps, yeah, I thought maybe the lives might be a bit more easier to demonstrate because you can just lose one life, whereas shields like you lose variable numbers. But yeah, that would be a next one to play around with if you wanted to. Okay, gotcha. And I will look at it later and then go tell you it's amazing. So let's turn that off. Where's my thing? All right. Oh, that's on guard E. Innocent to court. It was red. I hope it wasn't. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Phew. Unless someone wants. Oh, unless people might be going to bed. I wanted to show another thing. I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh, no, it's PC speaker. It was surprisingly non-intimidating. Yeah. Like I'm showing the wrong window. Like you kind of like I'm not saying like hacking games and stuff is easy, but it's not. I don't think it's that intimidating. Like it's just being aware of different things. And look, if you've done things like game hacking, like hex editing, for Kane and stuff, like you're already halfway there. King's Quest 5 is locked in for speedrun. Really?